So, if you wanted to know what is dominance in cricket, well, you got it in the first T20I against South Africa in Durban. Yes, the first T20I between Australia and South Africa at Kingsmead, Durban has seen an absolutely fantastic performance from Australia as they have won the match by a staggering 111 run margin. And this, by the way, is a great start for Mitchell Marsh's captaincy when you have to look at this T20I format. Remember, this tour consists of 3 T20Is and 5 ODIs. The T20Is might have a little bit of importance heading into the T20 World Cup in 2024. But Australia have clearly made a signal of intent as they have absolutely walloped South Africa by 111 runs. It was a record breaking performance led from the front by their skipper itself. Mitchell Marsh, I mean, what a purple patch of form he's been in this entire 2 to 3 months because Mitchell Marsh was in sublime form during the Ashes, his century that he hit, and on top of that, the form that he showed in England has now translated into a T20I masterclass by Marsh. Australia really looked as if they were possessed by the spirit of baseball. I mean, look at the way how they scored 6 overs, 70 for 3. It was a knife edge kind of a performance. I mean, you saw Travis Head get off the mark with a 6, and then you had all the others chip in. But then the partnership that was shared between Tim David and Mitchell Marsh ensured that Australia were really reaching towards a huge total. And David's knock in particular, close to a strike rate of 250, gave them that necessary momentum by which Mitchell Marsh capitalized on. The likes of Aaron Hardy, the likes of all the others, they really put on a fantastic display of batting, and that is why Australia made 226. This, by the way, is the highest T20I total ever in Kingsmead Durban. And because of that, Australia really set about doing what they do the best, dominate. Now remember, even a weakened Australia team have always done well against South Africa when it comes to the T20I format. It's been a fantastic display of exhibition of hitting and power play by Australia. So, what all transpired? Tanveer Sangha on debut took a maximum of 4 wickets, and it was a fantastic performance from him, backed up by Marcus Stoinis's haul. Then Spencer Johnson taking 2 wickets as well. It ensured it was a clinical all-round show from Australia, and 111 run win combined with that performance with the bat have really made Australia as one of the top contenders if you have to look at it. They are building up. Their journey to the World Cup has been starting with South Africa, 3 T20Is and 5 ODIs. But after that, if you look at it, they have 3 ODIs against India prior to the World Cup. So their journey has begun in grand style in Kingsmead. And remember, Australia will be determined to do the three-peat in 2023. They have already won the World Test Championship. They have retained the Ashes. Now they will be looking to win the ODI World Cup for a record extending 6th time. South Africa were always, from the word go, they were under pressure because they lost Temba Bavuma cheaply in the first over to Marcus Stoinis. Then after that, 7 overs, they were 61 for 3. Combine that with the start that Australia had in the power play, it was pretty similar. But again, scoreboard pressure played a massive part. There was absolutely no support for the likes of Reza Hendricks, who chipped in with 56. Because of Reza Hendricks' magnificent knock, South Africa saved a little bit of face. But how much? 115 all out. Clinical performance from the Australian team, and that's why it is a brilliant display from Mitchell Marsh, who in his first game as captain showed what he really could do. Contribute with the bat, chip in, good field placements, superb fitness. If you have all that, Mitchell Marsh is your total package, and that is why it's a fantastic display of hitting when you look at it. Aaron Hardy, I remember one shot that of his inside out over extra cover for a 6. Tim David, I mean, what a beast of a man that guy is. For Mumbai Indians, he's shown his worth even here. Fantastic exhibition of power hitting. And remember, this is the side. Mitch Marsh, Cameron, if you look at it, Tim David, if you include the likes of Maxwell and Green when they are fit, boy, oh boy, is this Australian team dominant over. So, For people joining us, it has already been an action-packed day when you look at cricket. You now had Pakistan thrash Nepal by 238 runs. Nepal losing by 47 runs alone to Babar Azam and 5 runs to Iftikhar Ahmed himself. So that was how poor Nepal played against Pakistan. Now you've seen Australia absolutely decimate South Africa by 111 runs. And if you look at it, England are on course for a big win against New Zealand in Chester Street. So you've seen action-packed T20I and ODI action take place. So two T20Is, you've seen Australia dominate South Africa, and now you are seeing England, baseball England, absolutely show why they are the kings when you look at white ball cricket at this time. So England are cruising towards victory against New Zealand, who have been just restricted to 139 for 9. On the other hand, South Africa could not catch up to 227, and that's why they were all out for that score. And because of that, Australia have registered an emphatic 111 run win. And with that, they have taken a 1-0 lead in the series. The second of the T20Is begins very shortly. But South Africa will be looking to bounce back. Australia will be looking to seal the series and ensure they build momentum in the ODI format, where they have struggled against South Africa. Remember, last 11 ODIs, Australia have lost 10 to South Africa. Very rarely do you see such a streak for Australia in this case. So terrific performance from the Aussies. Fantastic exhibition from Mitchell Marsh, the captain. Tanveer Sangha on debut, take a bow. Marcus Stoyne, a superb exhibition with the ball as well. Then Spencer Johnson, the Australian left-arm pacer who made an impact in the 100. 2 wickets for him, although he did go for runs by Rassie van der Dussen and Reeza Hendricks in the power play. So congratulations to Australia. They now will be hoping to seal the series. South Africa, a lot of questions that need to be answered. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. And before I sign off, Sandeep Kumar is asking me, what will do Australian World Cup? I believe they will be champions. Sandeep Kumar, I don't kind of disagree with you on that. I mean, see, they are ravaged by injuries. It will be interesting to see how they do well in the ODI series against South Africa. Remember, T20Is, they can get away with it, but with so many stars impacted by injuries, I would say if they don't do well in the ODI series, then and only then I think I can say whether they can be champions. But if they don't do well against South Africa in the ODIs, then I think they will kind of struggle in the upcoming World Cup. So thank you so much, folks, yet again for this live. We'll be back shortly for the England versus New Zealand match that is happening at Chester Street. Bye-bye.